really clearly going for the win here. Very strong from an attacking perspective. Yokohama F. Marinos, as we indicated, played their Champions League games earlier on in the year, but if you compare it to the side that gave Urawa Reds a good skunking by 6-2 not so long ago, they've made 4 changes to that side, and certainly if that's any indication of that good result they got against Urawa Reds, then they come strong, and this should be a very competitive contest indeed. 10 substitutes to choose from. You can use 5 during the game. Vitor Pereira and Ange Postecoglou will certainly have their tactical nous tested with all of those subs available to them. But having greeted each other there just before the game kicks off, I'm quite certain that they'll use the majority of the available subs, given that these games are coming thick and fast, as we said. Quick prediction from you, Shassi, before we get cracking?
I think it's going to be really competitive here, and I just feel that SIPG, they're going all out for a win, try to get away from the pack, and you know, but having said that, a draw isn't a bad result for both teams, and I'm just going for a narrow win for SIPG.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams in these positions might just think, well, you know, let's just play it nice and easy and get the draw, and that'll solidify our position. But when you look at the starting lineups, it certainly does seem that both teams are near full strength, and SIPG certainly seem to be going from it from an attacking point of view in a very positive manner. So yes, I'm not sure that either of these teams will settle for a point.
Yeah, you look at all the players, they're not going to go out there and, you know, play for a draw, even if it's a good result, right? But you know, well, hawk means business.
Of course, the earlier you can wrap things up, the more you can rotate and rest your key players in the games that remain. This being a group of 4, there's 6 matches to be played. This is match number 3 for both of these teams, so 3 more to come before the quarterfinals. If you can just tie up your position or solidify it, then that really does mean that you can rest some of your players, because this is quite an intense few days coming up between now and the end of the tournament, which will take place in December. So we're just about underway. The blue shirts of Yokohama playing from left to right and decked out in red with black shorts and white socks. It's Shanghai SIPG of China. Fabulous surroundings. 25, Gyoki hoists the ball forward. That'll go out for a goal kick, though. I think fair to say to nobody in particular.
Yeah, first ball looking for Mizunuma. Made that early run, but ball not good enough down this right channel.
The games I've seen so far, Chassis, it's been fairly steady in the first half, and the matches have sort of lit up in the second half.
Yeah, especially looking at the first half results, where the team, especially the team that's down, got to go out there and get that equalizing goal.
And just, I think the referee saw a foul there, yes, inside the box. Hulk protesting. That looks as if it'll... Just have another look at this.
Yeah, definitely a foul there.
Yeah.
He caught Eric.
So it'll be...
Yeah. But having said that, Mizunuma wanted an advantage played there as he went for the ball.
Free kick just inside the Shanghai half. Thiago will take it. Thiago and Hatanaka, the defensive central pairing for Yokohama.
Nearly a good ball there from Tiraton. You know what we can do with his left foot. Just caught offside. Maeda.
Yu Rui in goal for Shanghai SIPG. We'll thump this one beyond the halfway line. Wang plays the ball back. Some quite eager pressing on the part of the Japanese club.
Especially on that guy there, Oscar, the number 8, plays a quick one.
Straight into the arms of the goalkeeper, who bowls it out, looking for a left back, but he had to come back 15 yards in order to pick it up. It was the left midfielder in the end. Aaron Moy, the bald-headed Australian, easy to pick out. There he is. Does a nice job of shielding the ball. Bald-headed, shaven-headed is probably the best way to describe him. I'm sure it's by design. It's a good searching ball right across the park with the left foot there. Lee Shen Long shielding it. Hulk goes down for a man of his size. You always wonder whether he goes down a little bit too easily, but...
Yeah, I agree with you. Went down a little bit too easily, but then there was contact.
And knee on knee is going to be painful as well, let's face it.
Yeah, from Koike there. Interesting to see SIPG playing with a back 3 instead of a 4. A little bit of a tactical change here in this game.
Obi in goal for Yokohama. Oscar standing over it, right-footed. It was hit along the ground and into the two-man wall. Pretty ineffective in the end. Aaron Moy got a good strong base. Little nudges from behind him, but he wasn't pushed off the ball. Manages to hold. And this is an opportunity here. It's held up, but there's a chance on the left-hand side, cutting inside, pulling the ball back, but there was no teammates there available to pick it up.
Oh, that's a great counter-attacking play there. Nearly caught SIPG. Ian Eric couldn't find his man.
Hulk using his weight there, a bit of a forearm involved, and Hulk goes dashing off to the left-hand side. Aaron Moy to the right. Quite a bit of space out here for Koike. Moving the ball quickly across the back and down the left wing, but he was in an offside position as that ball was played to him.
See, Maeda shouldn't be caught offside here. You can see the line there. Yeah, it's very poor.
Pretty lazy. Chen Wei taking his time with that kick, eventually releases, looking to go long for the second time in the contest. Wada. Koike, his pass blocked. Wada will just play it in again, but Hulk was there, just creeping around behind the central defender. This is Oscar, his cross, or his centre.
There again, very strong. Went down a little bit again, too easily. Oscar does well. Trying to track the ball in. Good defending from Thiago.
Yeah, couldn't get by that big presence of Thiago. So it looks as if we're getting ready for a long throw from Wang Shenchao. Oh, went through the legs of the defender. There was nobody behind him to pick up the pieces. That'll be a free kick to Yokohama, just outside their own box.
I think it was Thiago there, and the hint of handball as the ball went through his legs.
Koike, who's seen a lot of the ball already. Back to his feet. Tiraton. Thiago. They switch the ball very nicely, don't they? They move it very quickly, Yokohama. No bus stops here. The ball's moving from one side to another very quickly, keeping Shanghai very much on their toes defensively.
Yeah, it's pretty unnecessary there from Yuri. Like you said, good play from Yokohama, from left to right, keeping the ball very tidy on the ball.
Misonuma's standing over this one. He's got company though from Tiraton. It's right foot or left foot.
He's got a magical left foot there, Tiraton. Former Buriram player.
Looks as if he's shaping up to take it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It'll be in swinging towards the goalkeeper. Went beyond the goalkeeper, and it got ahead at the far post. Hulk was making the challenge. For a moment there, I thought it had snuck in at the far post.
What a ball here. Brilliant ball. And Hulk just did enough there. Gotta say, that was brilliant defending from Hulk. Oh, having said that, it was Maeda, wasn't it?
It was Maeda, but Hulk, as you say, just enough of a presence there to dishevel him slightly. Because really, he had the goal at his mercy. It had gone by the goalkeeper. Hulk now at the other end of the field, putting in a captain's performance already. Oh, that's a nice touch. Very, very quick the way they move this ball around. And that could well be offside. It did seem as if he'd snuck ahead of the back line a little bit too quickly. But they really are moving the ball around with pace.
Yeah, this was definitely offside. Ball through the middle, but that's what he's saying, just. But you're right, playing from out from the back. Absolutely brilliant, Yokohama.
Oh, well marshalled. To Obi. Eramoy intercepts that one. And a left-footed pass to Oscar, who is fouled in the process. Referee, I must say, is positioning himself pretty well.
Yeah,
you have to be fit to keep up with the way Yokohama is pinging the ball about.
Yeah, and again, tackles flying in, a bit unnecessary from Mizunuma.
So Hulk, who's made a useful defensive challenge, has presented a goal threat at the other end of the field, is now taking this free kick in the middle of the park with everybody lined up on the edge of the 18-yard box. You can hear the voice of Ange Postecoglou directing traffic from the sidelines. He's going to have a shot, is he? No. Up goes Oscar. Just the way he was shuffling forward, I think he wanted everybody to think he was having a shot, but it always seemed a little bit too far out for that.
It was, let's say, well worked one to Oscar, and then ball going to Yuri.
An absorbing game so far. Yokohama doing very nicely with the ball at their feet. Very cultured looking side. Ogihara, the captain, over there on the left hand side. There he is. A little bit tight over there, but they're using the ball very well indeed. Koiki. Sonuma plays the ball in. Cleared though.
Played by Higuan, and it's very nice to watch, beautiful to watch the way Yokohama are moving the ball around.
Tempted shot there from Ogihara, the captain, but it was beaten down at close quarters, and they're in a rush to take this corner. They take it short, swung in with the right foot. Very well cleared by Yu. Hulk in the middle of things again. Oscar just clipping that one for Moy, who takes it down on the top of his boot. Shields the ball very well. Shouts of keep the ball. I'll say something that Yokohama have done rather well so far. Wada for Yokohama. Just a little reverse pass with the left foot there, but nobody was reading that.
Yeah, tried to be a little bit clever there, Marcos. You know, all that started from that interception by Ogihara in the middle from Hulk's poor ball.
I mentioned that 6-1 win over Urawa Reds the other day, and Marco Junior Santos got a hat-trick in that game, so he's in fine form. No doubt confidence is high. Yurui. Oh, certainly beat the offside trap there as
yeah, very high line here from Yokohama. You can see there, 3 players offside.
One of the rare loose passes there from this Japanese side. Approaching the 15-minute mark, no goals so far. These two clubs sitting very pretty in their table, on top with maximum points from 2 games. Aaron Moy. Another gritty challenge from him, coming away with the ball. Keeps the ball so well.
You can just look at the high line from Yokohama. They got to be careful, especially if no one's going to the ball. Pressing.
Goalkeeper was a little bit too casual there, Shasia. You don't want to give the impression that you're being harried, yeah, but at the same time, you've got to get rid of it.
Yeah, a little bit too relaxed, wasn't he?
Wang with the throw, and it looks as if Lee Shenlong has won the free kick there.
Yeah, again, 2 hands, yeah. Thiago. And Shenlong's the one who's always playing on the shoulder.
So another free kick to Shanghai SIPG. I think we've got Lee Shenlong. No, let's see. Okay, so Oscar's standing over it. That would be the right foot option. Oshpa, though, with the free kick. It finds the head. It was a free jump in the end. Thanks his teammate for the delivery.
Yeah, Shenlong with those 2 goals against Sydney should have done better, and he knows it as well. A thumbs up for the delivery, brilliant left foot delivery from Mazepa.
Marcos there just allows the ball to go out and takes the throw. Gets the ball back there. Nice bit of close control just to fend off the challenge from Aaron Moy. Thiago. Koiki. Oh, it would have been a fine looking through ball had it made it. That cross just a little bit too far though in the end for Maeda to get on the end of. But that pass forward, had it not been intercepted, and there would have been a great opportunity.
Yeah, and I think it was Eric, wasn't it? Run through, and both teams playing very high line here.
Lee Wenche with the throw. deep in his own third. Oh, bit of a juggle. Moy hoists it forward over the head of Hulk, who went to ground again. Spend a lot of time on the ground for a big fella. That's the modern game, though. Wada. Here he is again. Moy. It's Oscar. He's got options to his left. That option is one. It's going to be a throw into Yokohama. Mizunuma. Ogihara, the captain. Here he is again. Very few touches taken by this Japanese team. And that's a decent ball, and there might be room to get a nice... Oh! I think I called it too early.
Yeah, made up. Wouldn't want to see that again on the replay.
The classic touch it with your standing foot and then air kick comes later. I'm sure he'll see the funny side when he sees the replay later on, Chassis.
I don't think so. If you are a player, yeah, maybe not. You're talking about those 1-2 touches, and that's how you're just making the ball do the work, and the SIPG players shift their positions.
Another little nudge in the back. There's a few sort of robust challenges being put in. That's Marcos, who's playing quite deep today. There he is, that little forearm in the back there.
Yeah, it's going to be painful in the morning, but the Pereira in the background, not too pleased.
Oscar with a free kick just inside his own half. Aaron Moy wants a piece of it, back to Oscar. And they'll just switch this, I think. Space over there on the right. And that's, oh, it looks as if it was a decent ball. If it was going to be played ahead of the fullback, he could have run onto it, but I think that's what he was wanting, so he was making that motion forward. Nice turn. Very well done. Aaron Moy with the through ball. Hulk is on the end of it. He's got support in the middle. Right foot pulls it back, but couldn't find anybody with a red shirt.
I think it was the wrong option there from Hulk, but Shen Long was already in the box, and that would be a better option.
Hulk picks up a loose ball, and he's got help in the area, but he couldn't get to the byline in time to reach Lee Shen Long, who was there just waiting for it.
Yeah, in the end, just ran out of space there. Good defending from Hatanaka.
What about the arm in the rib cage there?
No.
No?
No.
I think you can hear Mojapa saying 2 times already.
Different player though. Was it the same player, Marcos? Yeah.
Good one. Oh, that's a good ball forward. Just doesn't have the pace. I'll tell you who does have pace though. Thiago was very quick to turn onto that one. In the end, it was all picked up by the goalkeeper, but Thiago was well in control of that. Wang comes inside. Oscar, there's a run being made. Fu Huan now Oscar once more. Moy. Back to the Australian. Slowly but surely they're pushed back all the way to the goalkeeper by an advancing Yokohama sea of blue.
Again, Chen Wei there, not really looking too sure of himself. The ball on his feet.
Oscar just lost his feet there for a moment. Koiki over on this right-hand side. Mitsunuma, who's had a good game. Koiki again. Ogihara squaring. They move this ball around so well. It really means that SIPG have to work very hard to get full coverage, whereas Yokohama are just allowing that ball to do all the work. If that becomes the pattern of the game, we're going to get one very tired team in red.
Assistant referee there just fixing the pitch a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a feature of the pitches I've seen. This is the third stadium for which I've commentated on a game, Chassis, and the top surface does seem to cut up a little bit too easily.
Yeah, especially you playing there every other day, so it's bound to happen. Generally, tip-top condition.
Saying with John Wilkinson earlier on in the evening, the game we were covering there, they look beautiful from this range, don't they? But when you get a little bit closer, it does seem a little bit patchy.
Well, the disappointment is that all the keepers haven't been tested, really.
Koiki. Back to him. We've seen a lot of the ball in this first half. And there he is again. Very nice interchange. It's really been impressive in this first 45. The way they moved that ball around. That was a thorough coming together. It may well have been shin on shin.
Well, it's a full-blooded tackle there from Yuri as he comes across.
Oh,
yeah, it's a clash. And the ball was there to be won. It's weird that Yuri came off worse.
Yeah. Getting reprimanded by the referee and the opposition.
I think a little bit harsh there on Koike. It's a 50-50 ball. Both players going in to win the ball. It's going to be really painful for Yuri there.
Was a 50-50, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit surprised at the yellow card there. Chen Wei, who's hoisted this ball into the opponent's half several times already in these first 26 minutes, does so again. Oh, well done by Hulk. Although he's adjudged to have held down the defender while he let that one just sit on his chest, that ample chest of his.
It can't be handball, so it must have judged too.
No, certainly not handball. So on that far side of the field, Yokohama looked to attack again, but that was a bit of a lazy ball, and now SIPG come away. Oscar generally in the middle of things, the central feature of the hub and spoke system that he tends to dominate. Here he is again. A little bit loose though, not quite as proficient as Yokohama have exhibited. Oh, was that a nutmeg? Could have been. Koiki out here to this right-hand side. Mizunuma. Mizunuma again. It's coming inside on this nice little touch, and the ball played in there by Koiki, and the defender got in front of the attacker just to quash that one. But again, an opening was on the cards.
You can see Eric there just pointing where he wanted the ball. Koiki couldn't get the ball there. Looking really dangerous down this right-hand side for Yokohama.
So it's going to be a left-footed corner. Came a long way across to take it. So let's hope it's worthwhile. Swinging in. There are 3 teammates in the 6-yard box. 3 men went up. One of them was the goalkeeper. And in the end...
Yeah, Hatanaka there just got in front of the goalkeeper.
It's a good leap, wasn't it?
Yeah. And Chen Wei rather, was in no man's land.
He got up a long way, but he needed to get even higher to keep that one down. Approaching the half-hour mark now. Still no goals. Group H contest. And the Group H table certainly being dominated by these 2 teams for now. Little run and well covered. Fu Huan sliding in to block that cross.
Yeah, Fu Huan there tackled by Maeda on the shin.
Oh, a bit of a hint of handball from Maeda in the early moments of that tussle. Entirely accidental, but that doesn't seem to make much difference these days. It's a good leap by Hatanaka. Aaron Moy looking to take the throw with both feet inside the line, as far as I can tell. Perhaps best that he didn't take that. Hulk on the volley, on the twist, looking to play in Wang, but it was asking a little bit too much of him ultimately. We've heard the referee's whistle a good number of times in this first half. A lot of noise out there.
Just thinking what this decision is all about. That I don't think it was a foul. On it cleanly there in the air. Look at that towering header.
I think the concern is, Shasi, that he's in mid-air and he's pulled him backwards, which means he's going to land on his back, which is potentially dangerous, like undercutting a jumping player. I've certainly
it's
seen
going to be a drop ball.
Ah. Well, no wonder the players were yelling at the referee. Not sure he knew what he was doing. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. Again, nice interchange. I mean, really not for the first time. They do move the ball around very, very well. Eric. Marcos moving around a lot there, trying to create an option for the thrower. Here's Eric again. Jinks past one. Sends it off to Koiki, who looks to play the ball incisively through into the penalty box. But here come SIPG. Hulk on this near side of the field with 2 men marshalling him. Wins himself a throw-in.
And There's no way through the two defenders. One of them, Thiago, doing ever so well.
Oh, well controlled, and oh, that's a foul that will earn a yellow card.
That was a great first touch, wasn't it? Then Fu Wan had to bring him down.
Oh, it was a naughty challenge from Fu Wan, wasn't it?
Maeda showing lots of skill and pace as well after that.
Yeah, put it into a lovely looking move. And surely Hulk fouled there. Yeah, took the ball down. Lovely touch on the top of his foot, but was then barged to one side. That's the only thing about this half. I mean, it's been entertaining, Chassis, hasn't it? But lots of stoppages, lots of little niggly fouls.
Yeah, exactly. Unnecessary fouls as well, and lots of possession, especially for Yokohama. Comfortable on the ball, some silky touches.
Free kick to Shanghai SIPG.
Yeah, hands all over him. 33, Wada.
Oscar. All lining up 3 or 4 yards outside the 18-yard box this time. Oscar's right foot will just curl it inside the penalty area. Well, that probably was the aim. It did achieve it in the end, but probably a bit too long. Yet another free kick.
Initially did very well there, Yuri, to keep the ball in play. And then Teraton doing well to shield the ball. Good defending.
Oh dear. Battered on the back of the head. That's illegal even in mixed martial arts. Nice one-touch stuff from Yokohama. Oh, it's beautiful to watch. They've been so fluid in this first half. The first 2/3 of the field, when going forward, they've looked absolutely gorgeous. Unable to really convert things in the final third so far.
Yeah, it was late there, and you can hear what the bench and the players want, a yellow card. Always nice to hear.
Well, there's been a long laundry list of free kicks in this first half, and at some point the referee's going to have to start doling out more yellow cards even than he already has, just to get a hold on this game. Oscar once more, Aaron Moy. Oscar again, looking for Moy, but he'd already overrun the pass. Hatanaka with that ball forward. Teasing, running at the defender, cuts inside, right foot shot, but never really looks as if it was destined for the top corner.
Yeah, don't mind that at all. Just finishing the move with a shot, but not good enough. But it's good play from Maeda, cutting in from the left-hand side, using his right foot to take a shot. A little bit ambitious there.
SIPG goal kick. Not interested in playing it short, are they, from the goal kick? Hulk advances forward after another delightful touch. This is Oscar. Hulk advances into the penalty box, but it goes to the far edge of that penalty area instead, and no one could pick it up. Wang Shanchao. It's a good feisty battle for the ball between these two sides, and that's probably why there's been so many fouls.
There's a bear there, just going over the ball. It's handball.
It's a yell of pain. Ogihara playing that ball out to the left, looking for a cross in now on the left foot. He cuts back onto his right. 33 is Wada. Oh, and that sliced clearance. I'm not sure he really knew what he was doing with that.
Yeah, just sliced it over the bar for a corner kick there. Could have gone anywhere. Number 4, Shen Chao. There was an overload there down the left-hand side. That's where Eric got behind the defense. He put that early cross in though.
And with less than 6 minutes left of the first half, a corner to Yokohama. Plenty of men in the box. Our referee's seen something he doesn't like. There's nobody anywhere near the goalkeeper. It must have been something he set. Oh, well, no, there is somebody there. I don't think he was touching him, though. Headed clear. It was Yurui who cleared that one with the back of his head, actually. Obi's long clearance wide. Push in the back again. Yeah, a few too many of those in the first half. Little nudges in the back, arms in the back.
Yeah, this time Mizunuma on Wang Cheng Chao.
Oh, didn't look quite as heavy a challenge as I at first thought. Did make a bit of a meal of that, didn't he?
Yeah, the
Wang
expression
Cheng
there.
Chao. Dramatic flailing of arms, sinks to the ground. Well, that's not the best touch that Oscar's ever exhibited on a football field. Look, a close look at the pitch there, Shasi. That's what I'm talking about. It's really not as nice as it looks.
Right. It's been cut up, hasn't it? This late challenge from Aramoy.
It's not a good one, is it? Not near the ball.
Nowhere near the ball. Lucky to get away with it.
Yokohama players looking for a card, which of course you can't directly appeal for. Intercepted, and that's a sprightly bit of play by Yurui. Now what can he do with it? Wants it on his right foot, finds Oscar on the edge of the box, Hulk on the edge of the box. Here's Oscar. And at the back stick, and it looked like a handball. The referee says no.
I think it was a push by Shen Long there. Initially a mistake from Thiago led to this chance. Oscar puts the ball in. There, the push by Shen Long.
That was a handball, Shasi, wasn't it?
Yeah, but after...
He almost caught it. Aaron Moy will want the ball back. Here he is. Checks one way, then the other. Hulk is on the edge of the box. Is played in. As well as Hulk, Lee Shenlong was there looking for some scraps.
Yeah, he's a real striker, always in the box sniffing around. That's how he got the 2 goals against Sydney. Trying to get one here.
So corner to Shanghai. It's going to be taken by Moshapa. Takes it short. Bit of a waste of a corner in the end. And Yokohama. Oh, that's another hefty challenge. There's a few too many of these happening in the first half, and the referee, although he has brandished the card a couple of times, Shassi, is in danger of perhaps losing a little bit of control here.
Yeah, I think so. You know, have to give a yellow card there. Went right through Eric.
I don't think he's given a card at all.
No, he's given to Fu Huan, I think, in number 23 for SIPG. That's the only one.
Left-footed ball over the top. Yu Rui was there first, though, and just pushed it away. Oscar, the latest man to find himself on his backside. Oscar's free kick, looking for Hulk, who was, I think, fouled. And certainly he wants the foul. Referee's not interested.
It was Hatanaka on Hulk.
Yokohama, and that's surely offside. Yeah, referee's just seen the assistant's flag being waved out of your picture.
And not the first time Eric's been in that position, always playing off the shoulder of the last man, but needs to be, there you can see, has to know that he's offside.
So I think it'll be another hoisted ball from Chen Wei. The referee on that whistle must he's the hardest working man on the field with all the times he's had to blow that whistle. His lungs must have been given as good a workout as any of the players.
I've never seen a more lenient referee ever. It's amazing.
Throw in on the far side of the field. No goals, and we are in the dying seconds of this first half. It's been a feisty affair, very physical. At the same time, lots of niggly challenges that have ended up in free kicks, and that's, well, Hulk has dispossessed the midfielder there, and it's a left foot shot, and I wonder if you might have thought about doing something a little differently. There was an option on the right-hand side.
They're very strong on number 33. Wada going all on his own, and Shen Long, wasn't it, in the middle?
He did get it to bounce just before the goalkeeper, which often makes it difficult, but Obi did a good job getting his body behind it. So, a last-ditch corner. It's well struck, goalkeeper punches. Moy wins the header. Defensive header, very well won by Thiago. And the goalkeeper, in an unorthodox position, sends that one upfield. And that concludes the first half, which has been bitty, very well contested, but no goals to show for these two. We discussed at the beginning of the game whether they'd end up settling for a draw. Well, that's what they've got at the moment, but certainly the way the game has been contested, I think one thing you can say is that both sides are looking for a result. Will they get one? Well, you can find out when you come back for...
You know, having said all that, it's disappointing that neither goalkeeper has been tested, really.
Yes, I mean, that's a feature, isn't it? The goalkeepers have had a very quiet game so far. The referee, Ali Sabah Al-Qaisi of Iraq, by contrast, has been very busy, hasn't he?
Yeah, a little bit critical of his performance in terms of not brandishing that yellow card enough, and you just some very bad tackles going on, late tackles as well. There's a change here for Yokohama.
Yeah, looks as if Takuya Kida is coming on. Let's see who's going to be withdrawn. It is the number 33, which is Wada. I thought had a rather good game.
Yeah, it's one for one change. All players playing in the center of midfield.
Taku Ikeda then, yeah, the midfielder, wearing the number 8, he comes on. Yokohama, as you said, yeah, they've knocked the ball around very nicely, haven't they? It's been quite a delight to watch when they just push that ball around from touchline to touchline. But Shanghai SIPG have given as good as they've got, and this is anyone's for the taking, this one.
Yeah, looking really relaxed, that Vitor Pereira.
It's Ange Postecoglou, the Australian in charge of the Japanese club. Vitor Pereira of Portugal in charge of Shanghai. Shanghai in the red, playing from left to right.
That ball gone out of play there.
One marked characteristic of a lot of the games we've seen in Qatar so far in this stage of the tournament has seen big change between what's happened in the first half and then what follows in the second.
Yeah, and let's hope we have the same here today, probably in terms of goals.
Certainly do some goals. Couldn't quite get the touch he wanted.
Yeah.
Maeda.
Good ball from Ogihara. Just can't control it, Maeda. And Maeda has been one player that has been pretty impressive, very lively in the first half.
He was onside, as you could see, stretched out that left foot. See the frustration on his face as the ball just trickled away from him, out of play. It was a good head. Very good head indeed, and Holt picks it up. Lee Shenlong and Holt linking up very well there. And Holt will get back on the end of this, and Lee Shenlong is asking for a penalty, there's no question about it. The referee hasn't seen enough there.
Yeah, it just went down a little bit too easily from Thiago Martins' challenge.
And pertinently, when he did go down, he was behind the player, so it's hard to see how he could have been fouled, but that's a bit of a misstep. Guan just slicing that ball on the front of his own penalty area, right on the edge there. Bit of a let-off for him, nothing too dramatic that followed, but it could have been very bad. Aaron Moyes just looking for that square ball. In the end, the shot came in. I think Oscar will be not best pleased with the way that was executed in the end.
Yeah, you can see what he was trying to do there, cutting inside his man, Ogihara, and then trying to curl it into the far corner.
So still looking for the first goal, and that ball just chipped through. Oh, not the tidiest piece of defending by Wang Shenchao.
It's a beautiful ball there from Marcos.
Liu Wenjie bundled to the ground.
Just wondering what else Wenjie wants there. Free kick given.
Maeda penalised. Vitor Pereira. Given away. SIPG can come forward again. Hulk couldn't quite get his right foot to that. A little bit loose, the passes in the opening minutes of this half. Oscar finding Hulk. I think actually he was looking for Aaron Moy, but Hulk wasn't to know that the Australian was behind him. Here is Moy again, and he's looking for the return ball to Oscar. Might just it bounced too high for him, and I think in his frustration he reached for the skies to pluck the ball out, so it will be a free kick. Not too smart to try and stop the free kick being taken, because he was close to a yellow card before that happened.
He just misjudged the ball, didn't he? Aaron Moy's ball. Should have met the ball instead of letting it bounce.
More by accident than design. Marcos begins a promising looking move. Left-footed shot, straight at the goalkeeper though.
This is more like it. You said it there. Change in the second half, and definitely you can feel it. More shots on target, more shots on goal rather.
One thing that has seemed to continue from the first half is the number of needless fouls that we're seeing. Ogihara was the target of that pass, but it was another slack-looking ball. Here he is again, onto that left foot of his. Tiraton moves out wide to the left here, but the ball's moving to the other side of the field. It's got a lot of space, Tiraton, if they can find him. This might be the option. No. Instead they go to the right wing. Oh, that's a disappointing ball in, and he knows it.
Was again well worked, just looking for the opportunity to play it out wide.
As if he's damaged his knee in the process of trying to get that ball in. Plenty of activity on the subs bench, or off the subs bench.
Yeah,
so the reason for the disappointing cross, Chassis, might have been that he picked up an injury in the process.
Yeah, it can be quite painful, especially when you miskick the ball like that. The ligaments in the knee that be affected. There you can see.
Well, it took a bobble, didn't it, the ball? Which often means you're expecting to hit the ball at a different time than you actually do, which means you might hyperextend your knee if the timing's all off. That might be what happened.
And we're already asking for a substitution. Koike.
So it's Ken Matsubara who's coming on. And Koike will be withdrawn, and that's a big loss for them.
Yeah, he's worked well with Mizunuma on the right-hand side, making those overlapping runs.
Lee Wen-che goes to ground, no foul. Thumped forward. Nice first touch from Moy, didn't he take that down well? And that means that SIPG's well, they were offside, but it was a delightful piece of play from Aaron Moy. Yeah, he was offside, wasn't he?
Yeah, miles offside, but good play from Aaron Moy. Great first touch.
Well, this game needs a goal, and the rewards will be high for whoever gets it, because we've seen so few clear-cut chances, Chassis, that one goal could be all 3 points.
Yeah, exactly. The first goal, all important first goal, very important. As Steve, you shake your head.
It's hands in the back once again, isn't it?
Yeah. It's so clear-cut. Can't put your hands around.
At the same time, I don't think it hurt him quite as much as he was indicating. A little bit scrappy there. Marcos responsible for pushing the ball out, and it's going to come back in. Mizunuma had the opportunity but couldn't quite make the connection. Here's Moy. First touch just giving him a little bit of space there to work with. Hulk is looking to break the front line, but the ball doesn't come to him. It goes to Oscar instead. Hulk's there square. That little triangle, Moy, Hulk and Oscar, very effective. Hulk gets to the byline, hooks it back. Defensive header.
Well played there down the left-hand side, and again Shen Long lurking, trying to get a hit on it, like he did against Sydney.
I think it was Thiago who made that defensive header, and it was very well needed. Now a bit of space here on the right-hand side for Lei Wen-che. Good defensive work, but another opportunity for Lei. If he can find Aaron Moy, and he can't.
Oh, brilliant from the Thai international.
Tiraton foul there, though, surely. But very cool under pressure.
Yeah.
In his own third.
Very accomplished player. Left back, great left foot. Very composed on the ball.
And this is an opportunity, or just ran a little bit too far, and credit to the goalkeeper, but will he go over his head? Good bit of opportunism from Maeda.
Yeah, it was Marcos Jr., wasn't it? And a good ball there, threaded by Matsubara. Marcos eyeing the goalkeeper off the line.
Have to credit the keeper there, though, for coming out, for spotting that one so early and nipping it in the bud.
Yeah, his starting position was very good.
Shanghai SIPG, not a team to play goal kicks out with short passes. They like the hoisted ball into the opponent's half. Maeda. Tiraton with the throw. Maeda's just ahead of him, gets a little bit too close, backs off again. Marcos unable to retain the ball. This will be a throw into SIPG, trying to steal a few yards. Yeah, get pushed back by the referee, who doesn't pay any attention to the referee. Steps forward another 3 strides and takes the throw in. Fu Huan upended this time. I'd like to see the foul count in this game, Chassis. I think we might be into record territory.
Exactly, and most of them fouls, very unnecessary, very impatient fouls.
SIPG don't seem to be in much of a hurry for this game to progress. I wonder if they have perhaps settled for the point. So Liu Wenjun comes on, I should say. And it's Lei Wenjie who is withdrawn. Important to make good use of these substitutions. These games are packed into the schedule.
Yeah, exactly.
Hulk takes the throw in and gets it back. Right-footed ball. Oh, it wasn't really. Appealing for handball, and there was a suspicion of it, but really the whole disappointing aspect of that move was Hulk's ball in. It didn't have nearly enough on it. Oscar will take the throw in on that far side of the field. Of the two teams, Yokohama seem to be the ones that have a more pressing responsibility to take the game to their opponents. Just get the feeling that SIPG may have settled a little bit here as we approach the hour mark. Yokohama coming forward on the right-hand side. Oh, and the ball in. There's only really one man to aim at. Very tidily done. Marcos. It's lacking some quality, isn't it, this game now, particularly in the final third.
Exactly, and it's just that final ball lacking a little bit of class.
Fu Huan for SIPG. And again, that ball forward, just not accurate enough, just not giving his teammate enough of an opportunity. And very much the story of this game, in amongst all the fouls. Yokohama continue, though, to show us some good quality in terms of their two-touch football. Maeda. It must be tiring stuff to try and play against Yokohama when they move the ball about like that. High boot, referee didn't like it, and he's indicating that a substitution can be made. It looks as if there's going to be a double substitution. Ryo Takano and Teruhito Nakagawa coming on. Maeda's making his way off the field, as is Mitsunuma. Now, both of those players have actually put in quite a good contribution today.
Especially Maeda. Very, very good down the left-hand side.
He just clipped the right ankle there as he puts his foot down.
Yes, the ball was going already out of play.
Couldn't put his foot down firmly on the turf and might have just tweaked his ankle, but all seems to be well.
Good chance here for Oscar to put one to the mixer.
Could this be the opportunity that changes the nature of the game? No better men to have on the ball than Oscar. Strange position, though, for a free kick, isn't it? Well, what do you make of that opportunity?
Yeah, he was definitely going for the far corner there. Low, driven across. Goalkeeper decided to just withdraw his hand there.
He did, didn't he? He made the decision to leave it, and I think it was probably a wise one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a free kick taken from that position before. Marinos then at the other end of the field. Marcos. Back to him. Lovely triangles. They really do operate in tight situations very effectively. Nobody seems to take more than 2 touches, do they?
Yeah. You're trained to do this, I'm sure.
Tiroton. Ogihara there, and that was Marcos also getting in the mix.
Kida there on Hulk. There's no way he's going to get the ball there. This was the earlier free kick from Oscar. The goalkeeper, like you said, did the right thing there.
Lee Shenlong playing that ball with Hulk as the intended target. With Ryo Takano. Getting the run around in amongst that SIPG triangle. He's given up now. Who can blame him?
Both teams just running out of ideas yet. SIPG just played the ball long.
Beaten the offside trap. 2 men in the middle, and that's just a poor delivery.
Yeah, target was Eric in the middle. The ball went straight at the goalkeeper, Chen Wei.
I think we're about to see it's threatening to just fizzle out this game now. We did suggest before kickoff that a draw was a reasonably satisfying result for both sides, and although it's been eagerly contested at times, I'm not convinced that either of these 2 clubs are going to give it their all. 9:37 coming on for SIPG. That means we'll see Ricardo Lopez and Chen Binbin. So Hulk is being withdrawn, and he's in no hurry to leave the field.
Yeah, it's
gobbling up as much time as he can. There's still 23 minutes to go, mind you.
So 1-for-1 change there.
Yep.
Ricardo Lopez in.
So 4 substitutions made by Shanghai, 4 substitutions made by Yokohama. Will fresh legs generate something that we haven't yet seen in this game, namely a goal? That was just a poor ball out of defence, and it could end up paying for it. Well, it doesn't look as if it will.
Yeah,
but that's fatigue seems to be starting to set in. It's no wonder we're seeing so many substitutions. Well, Hulk having a word or two with the coach and walking straight off.
He doesn't look happy, Hulk.
He started the last game on the bench and came on, and having started this game with the captain's armband around his bicep, he's now off, and something's upset him. Little bit of space out on the right-hand side here for Yokohama to show us what they've got. It comes inside. This is Ogihara. Takano. Hatanaka. Oh. Coming together on the far side, but no impact. Now there's a lot of space out here for Tiraton, and the ball was just not well played, and Tiraton now has to track back. Not good numbers up the field for Shanghai.
Given away by Hatanaka there. Poor ball, looking for Tiraton, but didn't capitalize on that. SIPG.
"20 minutes left in this one, and sadly the signs are that it's starting to fizzle out into a 0-0 draw. Of course, either one of these teams will take the opportunity if it comes, but are they willing to work hard enough to generate the chance? Well, even Yokohama's slick two-touch football is falling apart now. Oscar. There's fresh legs up front for Shanghai now, but they couldn't generate anything from them.
Yeah, support was a little bit too slow in coming, and the defenders got back in time.
They can just give Ricardo Lopez a little bite of the cherry in these last 20 minutes or so. I wonder what fresh legs might do for the Chinese club in that position. Higuan is down. Another change. Junamano is coming on, and it's going to be Marcos who comes off.
Another player not happy there. Marcos Junior, sorry.
Yeah, he was indicating some satisfaction earlier on. He doesn't look, well, he's all right, I think. I think there's a lot of frustration on the part of both sides, just because they haven't been able to break down the opposition yet. So all 5 substitutes available to Yokohama have been used. SIPG have one option available to them.
It just looks like SIPG, they're just playing on the counter now.
I think the referee's unsure as to whether SIPG want to make another substitution. Yeah, there it is. So on comes Wei Zhen, and Higuan has gone off the field. So we've seen 10 substitutes in this game, and
no goals.
And no goals, yes. The referee's even stopped blowing his whistle now. That looked like a foul on the far side of the field. There he goes. Just needs a burst of energy, doesn't it? And a touch of quality from someone. And these two teams will easily be split. I don't see there being a goal fest in the last 17 minutes, so one goal could seal the points, and really that would take the winner of this game in a position where it's going to be very unlikely to see them not qualify. And the benefit that arises as a result in terms of being able to rest players in the remaining 3 games would be very significant in the context of the entire tournament, which goes well into December. Ogihara sweeping that ball out to the left-hand side, and Teruhito Nakagawa picking it up. And again, slack passing from both sides. It's just interception after interception. It's Ricardo Lopez.
Good defending.
Get to the byline, but it is those fresh legs that could make the difference. A little bit of quality and freshness up front. Tiroton. Oh, Takano almost nicked the ball off the feet of the defender there, and in that position he could have done something special with it.
Yeah, Fuhuan there got a little lucky. Takano nearly got past him.
I mean, 10 substitutions. Chassis, that really means we've got a little under half of the, well, half of the outfield players are fresh-legged.
Exactly.
So there should be a little bit of impetus here.
Yeah, but I can always feel that the subs going in haven't gotten to the running of things in the game, properly warmed up. Need a little bit of a few moments to settle themselves.
Yet another free kick. Yang Yi Yuan, the man who was fouled. Oscar standing over this ball, and what kind of quality can he put in? Not much if the defender's going to be just a yard away from the ball. He's backed off. They're all lining up on the edge of the 6-yard box now. Dinked into that area between the 18-yard line and the penalty spot. Well dealt with by Yokohama, although they've lost it in their own penalty area. Oh, and that's a slice clearance that could cause trouble. It's a good recovery. And they can breathe again. It was a scary moment for them.
It was given away first by Teraton. And this ball in. There's no offside because the last touch was from a Yokohama player. But Thiago does well again. He's been immense at the back.
Great recovery from Thiago after that Teraton slip. So another dead ball in an advanced position. Thiago inevitably, Oscar, sorry, inevitably standing over the dead ball. Very similar position to what we saw a moment ago. So he's had a little run at it. This is take two. Wasn't a bad ball the first time. Slightly different positioning. Just a little bit too far in front of the headed ball, wasn't he?
Yeah, much better ball.
Ricardo Lopez checks one way, then the other. Shot well blocked. And headed away. Well, it's just livened up a little bit in the last few minutes. I wonder if we're going to see a resurgence.
Talk about the lack of creativity going forwards, but you got to say the defending from Yokohama has been great as well. Thiago in the middle, Tanaka.
Lopez was waiting and did receive it, gives the ball back. Oh, that could be a penalty. He's pointed to the spot. It was inside the box. wasn't the heaviest of challenges, and there certainly will be some discussions about it.
Tell you what, it did look like a foul. Only thing is whether he was inside the box. Looks like it.
Oh, well, actually, it seemed to me as if he was on first looking.
Probably outside. Just outside.
The connection is with the right foot. That's marginal, isn't it? Right on the edge. Oh. Ange Postecoglou knows that this is very likely to be the kick that decides the contest. Oscar. Oh, it's well saved. Diving away to his right-hand side. Brilliantly turned away by Obinar.
A great save from the goalkeeper. Brilliant save to keep it at 0-0 here.
It wasn't a bad penalty, Chassis, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't. No. Probably just a little too close, but well done to the goalkeeper.
It was struck firmly, but it wasn't perhaps as close to the post as he might have liked, but a super save.
I can say it would have been hard done by if Parma had conceded that, because it did look that the challenge was outside the box there.
Well, 10 minutes ago it looked for all the world as if this game was petering out into something approaching nothingness, but it's pepped up, and that's largely due to SIPG. They now have a corner that will be interrupted while the referee tells everyone to calm down a bit. So here we go, another opportunity for the Chinese side. Oh, it's poorly struck. A little bit of space out here now on the left-hand side of the field. Oh, and the delivery just not good enough. Ryo Takano, who has been busy since he came on, but that's just, you need better quality than that.
They're not happy there. Didn't look like a foul.
Referee will be happy to get to his hotel room tonight, won't he? Sweeping ball out to the wing.
Tsubara there wanted a high foot. Not given, and it's a throw-in instead for SIPG.
Ricardo Lopez will take it. I don't think he wants to take it. I think he wants to be in the mix-up. Dropped it at the feet of Oscar, who ends up toe-poking that one at the goalkeeper. It's quality of a man like Oscar that could turn this game, but we've already seen him with a decent opportunity from the spot that was spurned. What a good save that was from Obi in goal for Yokohama. He'll be getting plenty of pats on the back in the changing room after this one. Time is running out for either side to claim the points now. 6.5 minutes of regulation time left. Yokohama F. Marinos with the corner kick. Going over to take it is Gioromano. It'll be left-footed. Slowly but surely, the Yokohama players make their way into the 18-yard box. Is this the opportunity? Defensive header over the bar. It'll be another corner. He reached for that quite well. Got a firm forehead onto it.
And interesting, it's zonal marking that for SIPG.
Yeah, they're lining up across the 6-yard box. There was 5 for the corner before. There's 4 there now, and 1 deep inside on the near post. It's getting even more crowded now. And you're right, it is very zonal, isn't it?
Yeah. And the instruction is to attack the ball.
Another good headed clearance. Oh, he's beaten 2 and he nearly beat a third. I think he's won a... oh, well, he thought he'd won a corner, and I must say I did as well, but the referee's given a goal kick.
Yeah, it did look like the last touch from an SIPG player. Takano did well there, but Yurui is down now.
Yurui will get some attention. Looks as if he's had a... might have had a bash to the face, perhaps.
This was the penalty. Good save. Strong hand as well from Obi.
It was hit firmly too, wasn't it? So it really was a good save. And why not celebrate like you scored a goal? Why not? Just as important.
Yeah, and you had to do 2 things right there. One, to guess it right, and then to get a strong hand to it. He did both things brilliantly.
Yurui to be taken off on a stretcher. He cannot be substituted though. We've had 5 substitutes from both sides, so the hope very much will be that he can return.
Yeah, looked like a bad one here.
So we resume with Shanghai SIPG down to 10 men for the moment. But it's the Chinese club that come forward, although that didn't last quite as long as they'd hoped. Not very cultured, that ball, but somehow it did find its way to the intended recipient, who couldn't get a decent first touch on it. Yokohama, for all the quality they've shown in possession, just haven't been able to generate enough decent chances.
Yeah, especially in the final third. And both teams will probably take the point now.
2.5 minutes of regulation. There will certainly be some stoppage time. Ricardo Lopez chasing down that one. Now, can he get some quality in? Nice little dinked ball. Oh. Ricardo Lopez on that far side just ruining the fact that there wasn't any quality on that ball. Humped forward. But I think that's a sign that a lot of the players out there are settling for the result as is. Tiruton. Nice little ball played inside. Headed clear. Takano looking for Lopez, but tidied up by Wei Shen. And now an opportunity. Tiruton begging for it in the middle of the park there. He's got space, may yet come to him. Here he is. He's got help on the left here. It's a good ball in. Oh, and a great save, but it's gone in. It was a super cross from Ryo Takano. The quality we've been waiting for, Chassis, and after a brilliant save, it was tucked home. Ogihara, I think, the man who bundled it over the line, the captain.
Oh, this was a great cross from Takano here. Goalkeeper, a little unlucky, great save, but the follow-up. This was the cross, brilliant, on the money. Good header as well, the keeper did ever so well with a one-handed save.
Solid header, wasn't it? Really got a good forehead to that, but a great save. And then there we are, what surely must be the winning goal by Junamano.
And the substitutes there working to get that goal. Surely the winning goal now. Great cross from Takano. You got a feel for Chen Wei, the goalkeeper. Great save, point blank.
Finally a sequence of really good football. High quality cross, fabulous header, wonderful save, and then a finish to separate these two teams surely now. 4 minutes of time added on for stoppages. We've had 35 seconds of those. Plenty of time, realistically, for an equaliser to be found. Corner being taken quickly. Oscar. Oh, he nearly got in round the back there.
He wanted a penalty there.
Claims for a penalty, you heard it. I don't see exactly what they're seeing to justify it.
Nah, the last touch was from him, number 13, Wheaton. Oscar will be ruining his penalty miss now.
Yokohama have been so good at keeping the ball that they'd be remiss if they change tactics now. Move the ball around, hold on to that lead. 2.5 minutes left. Quite cute of Tiraton there, trying to get the ball that was furthest away from him. Good hassle. And this is another opportunity.
Cut back there. It's intercepted, and one moment of quality. Got it from Takano. That cross.
Well marshalled by Thiago, as Lopez was lurking. They'll be happy to go backwards, Yokohama. Here's Tiraton again. All the time in the world there for Mochba.
And one goal lead if you want a team to keep possession of the ball, and that's Yokohama. Pereira there, shaking his head.
Must have been very frustrating to see that one go in the dying moments. Oh. So a corner for Yokohama. They will be in no hurry to take it. They're trying to get the SIPG players back as far as possible so they can just do that.
Surely a foul there. It's not given.
Well, the referee's given a throw in. They'll need to hurry. He's had the ball in, oh goodness, he's had the ball in his hands for 10 seconds and then he gives it to someone else. Tiraton down the line, well headed away. Looking sprightly now, aren't they? Left-footed shot, beaten down though by Yurui. Back they come again with renewed urgency, it seems, and the referee finally puts an end to this one. I think the referee, more than anybody, will be glad to see the back of this one. He's had to work very, very hard indeed. The spoils go to Yokohama F. Marinos, who now lead the table on 9 points out of a possible 9. No question about it. Shanghai SIPG still in a very strong position in second on 6 points from their 3 games. Plenty more AFC Champions League action on the Fox Sports Network coming your way, so make sure you stay with us for that over the coming days. My thanks to Shashi Kumar. My name's Steve Dawson. We'll see you next time.